Good morning, everyone. So it is really early in the morning because I am on a mission today. So I really love spending one-on-one time with each of my kids. Before this whole pandemic thing, we would take them on dates and go do fun things, but we haven't been able to do that. So my plan today is to spend one-on-one time with each of them. So I'm gonna spend 1 hour with each of them doing what they love to do. With us getting ready to adopt a kid, some questions have come up. And I think a lot of times in our vlogs it comes across as you bring a child in, you just love them unconditionally and everything's great. But that's not actually the case. There is stuff beyond love, so love isn't always enough sometimes. Some of our kids have gone through trauma therapy, some of them have just needed time, some of our kids have needed help as far as connecting why they went through what they went through, and just there's several techniques that you can do to really help a child get through if they've had a really hard past, or even if like they just go through like a death in the family, like of a grandparent or different things. There are things that can be done and some techniques that really help in that area. So as I spend one-on-one time with the kids today, some of them are gonna share with you some of the techniques that really help them out, and some of them we're just gonna have fun with. So I'm only gonna film probably like 2 or 3 minutes with each kid, and then I'm gonna turn the camera off and really spend that good quality time with them. But let's get our day started.
You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love.
Crazy Middles is also doing a very similar vlog where they're talking about some of the techniques that helped in their family. So I feel like unconditional love is kind of a foundation, but there's definitely some more techniques that help out with it. So make sure you check their vlog out too. I'm gonna spend time with my early risers first. So Logan is usually the first one awake, right? He's always the first time. So it's kind of nice though, because we get to eat breakfast together and spend time together before anybody else wakes up. So I actually really enjoy that time. But if you could do anything with me right now for 1 hour, your favorite thing, what would we do?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? What's your favorite thing to do right now?
Probably video games.
You want me to play video games with you? All right, which game?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart on the Switch? I can play Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart. All right, Logan, why we race? Go. Okay. What is one thing you're looking forward to this summer?
Probably seeing my friends again.
Seeing your friends again? Oh, I just read it a little. Has it been hard when we fostered kids and then we didn't get to adopt them and they had to leave?
Yeah.
No, he's gonna beat me. You're gonna beat me. No. You can't beat me. I got ahead of you. You're in first place and now I'm in 7th. That backfired. I won. No. First and second. You got second. At least out of 12 people, we both got in the top. So high five. Yeah. Aurora's favorite thing right now is to play with her play kitchen and pretend food and all of that, and it's so cute. She even has these little things that she cuts with a little fake knife. Where's your knife? You gotta cut it. That's a spoon. Aurora, I'm so hungry. What can I have to eat? Oh, that's good. Here, take a drink. Here, your drink, your drink. Is it good?
Great.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
No.
Thank you for breakfast.
No.
I'm not done yet? I guess she is not done yet, so I'm gonna turn off the camera and keep playing. Now it's Brody's turn to do something fun together. What do you wanna do?
Eat ice cream.
Eat ice cream? That's a great idea. So it's not quite lunchtime yet, but we can eat ice cream first. All right, let's go eat some ice cream. Brody chose eating ice cream together while sitting in my bed and watching a show. So I love that. I think that's so fun to do together. What show are we gonna watch? Not SpongeBob. That's where I draw the line. Pick a different one. One of the things that Brody has struggled with that we've actually been dealing with even lately, I know I mentioned it in another vlog, food has always been kind of a thing. And when we went through the whole pandemic and he saw the shelves empty, he was like worried and started kind of hoarding food again. We did take care of that off camera. So one of the techniques that has really helped is
I can eat fruits and vegetables all the time. My most favorite thing
fruit
is oranges.
It was oranges. So we leave fruit and vegetables out. He can eat anytime, even if it's midnight, whatever time he wants to eat. If he's hungry, he can go eat any fruit he wants. Another technique that we use that really helps is letting Brody know what we're having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner ahead of time. So like having a schedule so that he knows what to expect. And I notice on days that I don't do a schedule, what do you do?
Ask you like 1,100 times.
He does. He asks like 1,000 times, what are we having for dinner? What are we having for dinner? Even before we've had breakfast. So I always try to make sure that we have a schedule going, and that helps out so much. Is it cold? Alex overheard me already doing stuff with the other kids, so he was prepared. He has his jacket on, he has his shoes on, and of course you all know what we're gonna do. It's not a surprise.
Hey,
play some football together.
when you have an athletic mom, it just works.
I'm not really.
Yeah, you are.
But I try to stay fit. It's important.
Exactly. It's
I don't know
still
if I
an
can
effort.
catch a football. We'll see.
I'll throw it.
Why are you getting so tall?
I actually feel short.
Stop
but it's
growing.
okay. I haven't grown an inch. And
You
the
still
doc
5'6"?
Yeah, the doctors were like, you're still gonna grow. I haven't grown, doctor. Are you lying to
It
me?
takes time. It takes time.
I thought I hit a growth spurt, but I was just hungry.
So before we play some football, which I'm actually really excited about, I never get to play with Alex. Like I always watch him and I'm always like at his games, but I never get to like be in it with you. So that's fun.
Next year, you'll see me on the field.
Varsity.
I'll be catching, scoring for you, Mom. Be like, that was for you, Mom.
Aww. Okay, so quick question for you.
Yes.
So I obviously unconditional love coming into our house and being loved for who you are is a big thing. But what are some other techniques that helped you with your past and help you with some of the trauma that you went through?
You were never physical. Cause, well, like, when it came, like, you were never
Oh, being in an environment where you weren't like
physically
abused.
Yeah.
Do you feel like trauma therapy really helped?
Yeah.
So Alex went through trauma therapy for what, like a year? It was a while.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that long.
I don't know, but I do remember it.
Did they teach you some good like coping skills and things when you get triggered, being able to handle it better?
Yeah, I tried it. Some things worked, a lot didn't.
They gave him like a stress ball and
Yeah.
he's like, what is this supposed to
I
do
know,
for
I'm
me?
like squeezing, I'm like, this isn't helping.
Yeah, that doesn't work for everybody for
No,
sure.
definitely, that was not one that helped.
Do you feel like time helped heal?
Yeah, and just with you and Dad, you guys like made sure, like when I was upset, you made sure you guys were calm. You were never like, we weren't screaming back and forth at each other. You guys were like, sit down, we'll talk about it. You were
Or I
never,
love
like,
you too much to argue
Yes,
with you.
I hated-
He's
I
like, just
hated
argue
that
with me.
one.
I'm like, I don't argue with you.
Every
I love
single
you too
time,
much.
every single time, I would try to argue back. I'd try to finish it, and she'd walk away. I love you too much, argue. I'm like, no.
But you know what? Over time, now we never argue. Like
Yeah.
we always just calmly talk to each other, or if you're upset, or even if I get upset, he's really good about staying calm also. Like it kind of just helped that technique, using it.
Because if two
really helped.
people are mad at the same time, that doesn't work.
No,
It just
walk away.
increases. Yeah, it just
Calm down.
increases. So that's one thing that helped. Even with Dad too, like he'd stay calm too, and he'd be like, all right, like go take a sec in your room, come back when you're ready. And then I'd come back and be like, I'm sorry.
We talk it through, and yeah, I love that. All right, let's go play some football.
Oh, dang, that was good. What the heck? Dang, my mom's an athlete.
wish it worked like that.
Yes, just toss it in.
Now it is Ariana's turn. I am so excited to spend some time with her. And she chose
to go practice driving because I really need it.
she really wants to get as much practice in as possible so she can get her license as soon as this pandemic is over. Ariana is doing really good. Definitely needs some more practice, but you're doing amazing. You're doing great. Okay, so quick question for you. So with like your past and everything, like obviously I know like unconditional love, being in a great house, but what are some other techniques or some other things that you did to help you get through like your past trauma or things that you had been through?
Well, I did go to counseling and therapy, so I feel like that really helped. And also not looking like at the negative, just like focusing on like the positive and things. That really helps too.
So I feel like one of the things that helped all of the kids is we always talk about that they're not necessarily the victim. Like a lot of people will go around like, well, I'm just gonna fail at life because I'm the victim, or I had this happen to me so I can't succeed in life. And one thing that we've really tried to focus on with our kids is, okay, this is a piece of your past. It sucks that you had to go through what you went through, but you can overcome it, you can learn from it. What did you learn from that situation? And all of the kids can now look at it and say, you know what? I learned that I want to be in a healthy relationship. I learned that I won't be with anybody that abuses me. Yeah. And they always look at what they learned from their past instead of looking at their past as a bad thing that's going to prevent them from living their life, because it doesn't. And you can go on to have an amazing life no matter what childhood you had, no matter what you've been through. When I asked Jake what he wants to do, his response was the sweetest. He's like, I just want to spend time with you. We can sit and watch a show, eat some candy together. So of course we have to come in my closet and raid my candy stash. Let's do it. What kind of candy do you like? My stash is getting really low, guys. It's so sad. It used to be like crazy good up here.
Sour Patch.
Sour Patch? All right. Before we watch our show, we're just gonna kind of sit and talk and just kind of catch up on everything. I do like to check in on my kids regularly and see how they're feeling, not only about the whole quarantine thing, but just are they excited for school next year and just everything that's going on with them. I feel like once you get to know them, they constantly are changing because they're growing and having new experiences. So, are you excited for 7th grade next year?
No.
You're not? Why are you not excited?
I don't want to go to school.
Because you don't want to go back to school?
Yeah.
It's been nice having a vacation, huh?
Uh-huh.
Do you miss anything about school?
My friends, yeah.
Your friends, that's it? You don't miss all the schoolwork and all the fun homework?
No.
Not so much?
No.
Oh, I get a 2 for 1. Oh, that was a sour one. It was extreme sour. Ah! I guess that doesn't help only if it's hot. I don't know what to do when it's sour. It's now Hallie's turn. So Hallie also chose to go practice driving. Let's go. You ready? Skirt, skirt. Do you enjoy driving?
Yes.
Does it feel like freedom?
Yes.
Hallie is doing so good. You're doing amazing, but pay attention to the road. Do not look at me. See, I didn't even distract her. That's how good.
That's how good.
We're gonna go practice our 3-point turn and do a couple more things, and then we'll have some carpool karaoke.
Oh yeah.
So Hallie,
Yes.
has it been hard, or what are some ways, like techniques or different things that you've used when, so Hallie's biological, but when we fostered, so we fostered over 34 kids. So Hallie got really attached to some of them, and it was really, really difficult when they left. So she would cry and be upset, and it was kind of like a piece of her heart being ripped out. I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what it feels like. So what are some things that you use to help get you through that or help you feel better?
Something that helps me
it is okay to cry. I did cry a lot, and I got really attached to some of our kids, and it was very difficult to let them go when they left our house. And honestly, time heals wounds, and I think just thinking about the positive, focusing on positive things in your life.
I think that's a really amazing thing what she says is it's okay to cry. I want my kids to know that it's okay to feel emotions. It's okay to go through that grieving process, to work through all of those feelings and everything. And feelings are valid and they're okay. So I love that you said that. I think that's amazing. Max chose something so fun to do, and that is baking. So we're gonna make brownies together and then have ice cream and brownies. So I'm excited about this. Max has actually been really into cooking lately, and he's so good at it. He's just like his dad. So what I think is really cool is that Aaron is such a good cook because his mom taught him and his dad taught him growing up. So I always want my kids to be the same. I want them all to be really good cooks. Aaron's better than me, so he's mostly been teaching him, but I'm excited about this. Let's make some brownies.
Let's do it.
Time to stir. So we accidentally dumped it into here before we sprayed it, and we don't want it to get stuck to it, so we're gonna have to dump it into here. Yay, our brownies are all done. They look so good. Cannot wait to eat them. All right, Max, question. Are you excited that we're adopting again?
Yes, I'm very excited we're adopting again.
Are you hoping for a brother or sister? Now that you've had a few days to think about it.
I'm hoping for a sister.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That would be interesting.
That'd be interesting. Add another girl to the mix.
Perfect.
Nothing better than a warm brownie with ice cream. So good. Last but not least is Hannah, and I am exhausted at this point. So I'm actually really happy. She wants to do a TikTok together, which is really fun to do. And then we're gonna do face masks. So let's do this TikTok. All right, we have our face masks on. It's hard to talk. I look funny. But it feels good.
Feels good.
It's like a roseberry one, so it smells so good.
Mine just smells like coconut, I think.
Yeah, yours is coconut. But Hannah said that she has a question?
Yeah,
No, you have
a topic.
Oh, she has a
it's
topic
kind of
to
a
talk about. Okay.
How did you know that me and Alex were your kids?
I knew from the first moment that I saw your picture, actually. So I feel like you just know, like when you see their picture, and then when I met them for the very first time, I just like instantly knew. And actually Aaron even instantly knew, and he got in the car and started crying and was like, those are our kids. And I'm like, I know, I felt the same thing. So I feel like,
It's coming.
I know, it's coming off because I squeezed some of the... So I feel like we just knew from like the moment that I met you. It was like when you have a baby and you're like, oh, it's so sweet. And you're just like that instant love. It was the same thing. All right, we are gonna go. These face masks is not working talking with these face masks. So we're gonna go continue our night and spend time together. But we will see you guys next time. Bye.